Hello, lovely people. This is Sakino on Sunday again. I am at the moment in the middle of a third module of my Hear Your Roots training, which is about storytelling, life storytelling. And as the times are as they are, we have to do this module partly on Zoom, partly in person. It's a very challenging situation for everybody, for myself, for the participants, for the assistants. The technical aspects of that seminar are really challenging because my students in Israel decided that those of them who wanted to be together, that they are in a room together, in the group room that we usually use, and others, for their personal reasons, are joining by Zoom, and I am also in the seminar by Zoom. So the whole situation is completely different from everything that we did before. And I realized by the responses of some people in the group that there is a big theme that I would call the major theme of the times that we are in right now, and that theme is fear. And fear about so many things, fear about the unknown, fear about losing control, fear about losing loved ones, fear about all kinds of things. And when we are in fear or anxiety, we are responding to the world and to everything that we encounter completely different from when we are in a trustful space or in a relaxed space. Fear and relaxation don't go together. They are opposites. So, noticing this, I thought today I would like to talk about that theme. Well, fear is created in situations either when we don't have control or when we are confronting something that we don't know and we are afraid that it might be dangerous, or when we had experiences in the past which were painful, hurtful, damaging, then our nervous system responds to new situations which seem to be similar, or we expect them to be similar, life-threatening, or threatening in another way. So we respond or react to situations that we are confronted with differently than when we are in a trustful space. One of the reactions of fear, or fearful reaction, is panic. It's running away or attacking, one of those, which is part of our regulative patterns in our nervous system. Attacking, running away, being very active. So that we don't really feel the fear or the panic. Another response to fear would be freeze. We just go numb. We don't feel anything. We collapse, basically. That's another reaction of our nervous system. And both those reactions are obviously not very helpful, but they happen automatically. If we are not aware of our fears and we haven't really looked at them, we are not in control of those reactions. And that makes dealing with a situation difficult. Because we feel exposed. We feel not in control of a situation, which in some situations we are not, like with this virus that we are experiencing and confronted with since about half a year now. We are not in control of that virus. What we are in control of is our response in the situation with the virus. We can follow the regulations, we can wear masks, we can keep physical distance, wash our hands, do these kind of things, which does not give 100% security, but it helps to kind of stabilize ourselves. Or we can go into panic, which happens in the public area a lot with people denying the existence of this virus, or indulging into all kinds of conspiracy theories or things just to be in control, which is, of course, an illusion. But we are not only responding to fear in those ways. We can also respond when we are insecure in ourselves in other ways, like being irritated about things that don't go as smooth as we would like them to. Again, we feel we are not in control. So when something happens, like a technical issue, we might go into frantic behavior. Like, oh God, I'm not managing. I can't. How can I? How can I control this situation? How can I deal with this? And I completely understand that. In this seminar, we are dealing with a lot of issues, especially because it's a seminar that is around life storytelling, which in itself is already a challenging issue. Many people are very afraid of exposing themselves to others in telling their life story, half an hour, with no script, and they try to be in control by making themselves a script that they would like to follow, and then they feel that in the flow of the life storytelling that they lose it, and then they get into panic, and or in preparation of their life stories they don't know how to do it, and then they want to set up everything in a way that they feel they are in control. So being in control seems to be one of the major issues when we are afraid. And fact is, we are in control of very little in our lives. We don't know when we will die. We don't know what happens in the next minute. We have no control over the weather. We have no control over other people's reactions or responses. We only have a little bit of control about our own actions and behaviors. And sometimes even if we are learning that, and that can be learned, we can be in control of our own feelings and emotions. And that is not easy either. And especially when we are insecure with the overall situation and our personal situation, then to be in charge of our own emotions and feelings isn't a real easy task. For myself, I have found out that it helped me a lot, and it still does, to develop patience. Patience with myself, my own irritabilities, my own fears, my own imperfections. Because I know they are human. And being patient helps me a lot to deal with those unpredictable or unforeseeable situations that we are facing in life, especially at this time. And patience, for me, it means breathing. Whenever I feel I'm getting irritated, I take a deep breath in and an even longer breath out. And then I can already feel that my shoulders drop a little bit. That the pressure on my chest is releasing a little bit. And when I do that a couple of times, breathing deeply in and breathing out long, I even have developed or taken on a breath pattern that helps me. It's breathing in 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, holding my breath 7 counts, and breathing out 8 counts. And doing that 4 times in a row. This has become an evening meditation when I go to bed and I am a little bit restless. I actually do it almost every evening now. And it does help. It does not help every time, but it helps me to relax, and that helps me to fall asleep better. And the reason why breathing exercises are helpful, because they are working directly on our autonomous nervous system, where all the memories are stored which are unconscious, and especially those memories which are related to stress and trauma. And with breathing out, we are kind of relaxing that part of the nervous system. And when we relax that part of the nervous system, our whole system, our body relaxes. So, fear is part of life, as trauma is part of life. But we don't have to be victims of that. We can help regulate our system. And one of the methods to help our nervous system relax is breathing, especially breathing out. You might want to try it and let me know how it works for you, if it works for you, and how it works for you. I wish you a good Sunday and a good week ahead. Thank you for listening.